That is what happens when you become your own rescue. Choose gratitude even when it hurts, especially when it hurts, because that's the very moment when your mind wants to break, when your emotions spiral into darkness, when your heart tightens around pain instead of purpose. And that is exactly when gratitude becomes your most powerful weapon. Not the kind of shallow gratitude that lists surface-level things to feel better, but the kind that rips through your excuses and reminds you, you are still here, you are still capable, you are still breathing. And as long as you are breathing, you have the power to choose how you respond to life. Gratitude is not a reward for the comfortable. It is a discipline for the warriors. Anyone can be grateful when everything's working. But your true strength is revealed when nothing makes sense, when everything hurts, and yet you still whisper, thank you. Thank you for the chance to fight. Thank you for the challenge that's forcing me to grow. Thank you for the pain that's showing me where I'm still soft, still weak, still unfinished. This is not delusion, it's decision. The decision to stop waiting for perfect conditions to appreciate your life. The decision to stop defining your worth by what's missing and start seeing what's possible through struggle. You must train yourself to see differently, to look at the wreckage and find a reason to rebuild, to face the chaos and declare there is still something here for me. Because if you don't, if you only allow yourself to be grateful when it's easy, you'll live in constant emotional debt. Waiting, longing, blaming, chasing feelings instead of creating strength. Real gratitude doesn't just shift your focus, it resets your entire nervous system. It changes your posture. It transforms victimhood into victory. It helps you override the story that says, this is the end, and write a new one that says, this is where I begin again. You don't need more time to be thankful. You need more truth. The truth is, you've survived everything up to this point. The truth is, you're more resilient than you think. The truth is, even if the world forgets you, you have the power to remember yourself. Gratitude reminds you of your worth when life tries to bury it. Gratitude shows you the light when your mind shows you darkness. Gratitude is not weakness. It is rebellion against defeat. You can be broken and grateful at the same time. You can cry and still say thank you. That's what makes you unshakable. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start practicing it now, in the pain, in the exhaustion, in the silence no one else hears. Gratitude is a muscle, and if you don't use it, it atrophies. But if you do, if you force yourself to see even the smallest gain, the tiniest victory, the briefest spark of growth, you will become a different person. A person who doesn't just survive storms, but learns to dance inside them. A person who bends but doesn't break, who bleeds but never bows. Because gratitude, when chosen under fire, becomes your shield, your sword, and your sanity.